Hey, howdy, hi. So I meant to record this sooner, but medical issues. And no, I'm not talking about the coronavirus. I just mean I'm a disaster. Long story short. Anyway, let's get into the swing of things, shall we? Okay, so number 10. Oh, what did we do? Robot of Sherwood. It's just really fucking fun. Okay. It's a lot of fun. It's an overall sort of good, snazzy old time. Like, Clara could be a bit of a bitch, but I do love her. People said 12 was too grumpy, which yes he is, but his episodes are still snazzy as fuck. Next in ninth, yeah, I mean that still adds up to 9. In ninth, Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror, which I love. First of all, I love the name of that episode because it's like alternating. Oh my god. Next in ninth, yeah, I mean that still adds up to 9. In ninth, Nikola Tesla's Night of Terror, which I love. First of all, I love the name of that episode because it's like alternating. Oh my god. Alternate! Oh fuck, it's like the alternating currents, but it's alternating alliteration. Because it's kind of alliteration. It's kind of. I know there's probably an official name for it, which we learn in GCSE poetry, but I don't know. I'm supposed to be a poet here. Bitch, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Anyway, first of all, it's my boy, Nicky T. Love Nicky T. Asexual icon right there. I can also vibe quite heavily with the colonialism bad message, because, like, yes, colonialism is bad. Very bad. Ragnos with legs? I can also vibe with that. Who can't vibe with... I mean, the Ragnos queen and stuff did already have legs? But I wouldn't say they counted. My one big problem with this one is, I think it's what a lot of people's problems have been with Jodie's run so far, and it's that the companions don't do much. They just sort of vibe, which I don't mind vibing. Vibing is fun, but it's like, I know that they're capable of more. So, number 8, Thin Ice. Oh my, yes, yeah. But oh my god, I despise the villain here. Like, I actually really fucking hate him. In like a way in which I'm smiling as I say that. So you get what I mean. I actually do quite like the villain, but also, if you're mean to Bill, I'll fucking break your face, you disgusting capitalist pig. That was really mean. I just did something really mean and horrible. I blame capitalism. So, Bill, I love Bill, adore Bill. I'm gay for Bill. 12 is amazing. I love the scene of the Frost Fair, and I love how sort of funny and kind of charming he is. He's just like, yeah, let's go to a Frost Fair, and I'm gonna steal this pie, and it's like this wonderful sort of, it almost feels sort of fantastical, but it's just 19th century London. What you gonna do? But then there's also that moment in which Bill asks if he's ever killed anyone, and he's there like, perhaps. My cat's ambushed me. Sammy, I'm trying to record. Still, if you're gonna be a good girl, and you're gonna just sit here and behave, but if you're gonna stand on top of my laptop, then obviously I won't let you. But if you also, Bill, that one comment Bill makes about how the TARDIS has dresses and causes trouble. I mean, fuck. I'm gonna have to get rid of the cat, sorry. Just a second though. You a baby, okay? On to number 7. A cow called Mercy. Now, this is one of the few times I can point and say, yes, I like Matt Smith here, he's one of the best parts. Because to be completely fucking honest, I really don't like the 11th Doctor that much. At all. Like, at all. Like, just, no, stop. The sympathy I have for the cyborg guy, though. Oh my god. Are we not going to mention the fact she pulled a gun on him? The fuck is my phone up to? Oh shit, and that scene where the Doctor's just like, yeah, I'm gonna straight up kill this guy because the Master is a piece of shit. I felt that moment. I mean, it's more than just that, but I love, you're gonna see this in this list a lot in general. It's not just me being an edgy emo kid, I promise. I just love, oh shit, and that scene where the Doctor's just like, yeah, I'm gonna straight up kill this guy because the Master is a piece of shit. I felt that moment. I mean, it's more than just that, but I love, you're gonna see this in this list a lot in general. It's not just me being an edgy emo kid, I promise. I just love I love the moments and the parts in the episodes in which you see the Doctor as being a lot more, when you see him as being someone who is capable of destroying Gallifrey, because despite the fact he didn't, he was going to, he believed he did for a very long time, and because he was going to, he's a man who is capable of destroying planets. Like, he is capable of that. He's capable of doing it. He's capable of doing it to his own planet. He could. And that's the thing I think people forget about the Doctor. I like those darker moments. I like those more sort of introspective. I like 12. I love 12. but I love him in Series 8. Series 8 is one of my favourite series. Next, number 6. Rosa. Now, the problem with this episode, immediately I go into the problems. I haven't rewatched it. I should rewatch it. It's all excellent until the pop music at the end. The companions do actually have uses, and I like what it's trying to say, and I think it does it pretty competently. I think it could be more competent, but in retrospect it could also be significantly less competent. Also, probably my main reason for loving this episode. Oh, I'm a sucker for when people have good ideas, just like in general. I'm a sucker for a good old concept. I love the fact that the villain, Krasko, I don't know why I remember his name. I love the fact that he couldn't kill people directly. That was very interesting. They should have done more with that concept. I don't mean within that episode, because they used it very well, and he was clever. He was a clever racist. Which is like, I would say that's probably an oxymoron, but it's not. Because in my opinion, anyone can end up being dragged into bigoted ideals. But I still hope that they use it in the future. I really do. Because the idea of like in future series, because I want to know what crimes warrant that punishment. Is that the right word? I don't think that is the right word. But what crimes warrant that? How common is that in the time and place that he's from? How common is it? Is this like every criminal? And what if you're framed? How does it work? Oh, I love it. Alright. 5. Human Nature and the Family of Blood. Right. So first of all, my sibling doesn't like these, but these episodes are really fucking good. Screw you, Jamie! Seriously, I know no one watches my videos anyway, but if you're watching this, just leave in the comments or something. Just write, screw you, Jamie, because honestly, they're probably not going to watch this anyway, so...
Moffat
is amazing. Moffat is brilliant. Oh, Moffat is actually, like, out of
the fury
all
of
the companions.
Oh my
She's
lord.
Fantastic.
Oh,
she's absolutely fantastic. Wow, that was, like,
genuinely... She walked the earth.
I said before, I like it when the Doctor... I like it when the Doctor
I love her. She's so amazing, and she deserved
a dark boy. When he does shit that is morally
She deserves my heart.
Yeah, you
she deserves all of our
probably
hearts.
shouldn't be doing that. It's like how 13 is like, no guns,
Yes, the ending.
but let's commit genocide.
Oh my
I did a
God.
video on sort of
fury of a
shit
child.
talking about the Doctor, which I mostly talk about
Lord.
hypocrisy, but what
Oh,
the Doctor
fuck,
is capable
that was-
of. A dark boy. When he does shit that is morally like, yeah, you probably shouldn't be doing that. It's like how 13 is like, no guns, but let's commit genocide. But what the Doctor is capable of, the ending of the Family of Blood shows what the Doctor is capable of. The supporting but on a more cheery note, the supporting characters, they were great. Oh, I love the supporting cast. And I mean I can't remember her name, I feel terrible. The love interest lady. Love her. I love the kids as well in the school. And are we just not going to mention the kid with psychic powers? As well in Hyde. And no one remembers that the episode Hyde exists. But there is a lady who's an empath So basically, within the world of Doctor Who, psychic powers is a thing. I think the only downside with this is that I have mostly very lonely memories of this episode because Jamie refused to watch it with me, which means it's the one episode I've never watched with anyone else. I've only ever watched it on my own, and I suppose that's very fitting, isn't it? Number 4. Deep breath. Fuck off. Before you say anything, fuck off. No, I understand that people don't like this episode. I get it. I hear you. I respectfully disagree. And also, I disrespectfully disagree as well. I know that the dinosaur's only in it for like 0.2 seconds, but the dinosaur's more there to represent the loneliness of the Doctor in this with this sort of new face, and how Clara doesn't understand him and how he is completely alone. And then later on in the episode we have, like right at the end, we have Missy, so he's not completely alone, and he could technically go back to Gallifrey anytime he wants, but he's not going to unless forced. The Paternoster gang is actually very well utilised here. They are often not. In a lot of their episodes, they're just sort of there and vibing, but I really like the Paternoster gang, and it's not just because of the LGBT representation. I promise. Oh my god. I swear, people seem to think that I just like certain characters because of gay. It's like, no. Although, speaking of, my next note actually says I'm gay for Victoria and Clara. Fuck. I was just saying that it's not because I'm gay. No, I don't just like this episode because of Missy. I know what my family would say. My family would be like, yeah, right. Because I remember watching this for the first time, and the second she appeared on screen, I love Missy. I adore Missy a lot. Also, Deep Breath is the first episode I ever watched pretty much as it aired. I watched it the day after it aired. It's great, and it exposes the audience to a harsher side of the Doctor, which, this is a common theme in this list. Everyone, including Clara, by everyone I mean the audience, got really comfortable with Matt, aside from me because I didn't like him. But the Doctor very much can be cruel, he can be bitter, he can be grumpy, he can be angry. And it's like, with Matt, yeah, he could be angry, and he was a lot better in the rare times in which he showed that. It's great. But the Doctor is more than just the sort of funny bloke who travels through time and space. He's a lot more than that, and I like this episode for showing that. Also, I really like the antagonists. Robots making themselves more and more human on this doomed quest to reach heaven. Fuck yeah, love it. And Clara stalling for time. And oh my goodness, some of the moments, I love it. I fucking love it. Free. Speaking of robots, the girl in the fireplace. Now this one almost made me cry the second time round, but I am a very strong individual, so I didn't. Mickey! Love Mickey, adore Mickey, just want more Mickey in my life. Ken does a lot of swaggering in and out of various places. He's just like, he's there, and then he's like there, and he's like there, and he's like there. I really like his chemistry with Madame de Pompadour. I love the sort of creativity, because this was the first time it was used, so I love the creativity of the droids using human parts on their ship and stuff. Also the horse, which follows him around. there are some moments I can't remember what exactly Rose and Mickey contribute to the plot, but I am fairly sure that they must have contributed something, right? It's and the imagery of the gas mask. Oh my god, that freaks me out. That fucking scared me. These are the second and third episodes, respectively, that I showed Sarah, and she was like hiding behind a pillow. It was hilarious. I love both of them. I love Nine being Nine. He's one of my favourite doctors, you know? And I'm not just saying that because he's Northern. And we share a lot of the same. On to number
I do want to say
one.
before I get
To number one, Vincent and the Doctor. It
I'm sorry.
kind of had to be this one.
Well, I'm not sorry. I don't know why I'm apologising.
It just
Before I get to number
kind of
one, I
had
do want to say,
Do you know what I mean? My channel
I'm
may
not
only
sure.
be small. Well, I do know what. And the only people who may
Because of
watch
the
it may
theming,
be
because of, like,
messages because of
Leona.
everything. It's a beautiful episode. It's
Leona, to be honest. That's just
heartbreaking.
it. Sorry.
It's also
It may just be Leona.
so
But
bittersweet.
if you're actually watching this far, then
I still
thank
don't
you.
like the 11th Doctor.
you can
And no one
obviously
can force me to.
comment.
No
I
one
would
genuinely like to see.
But it's an
I do like
all-round
a good, positive,
episode.
happy old conversation,
regardless
about. I love
because I
Amy,
understand a
love
lot of
Vincent,
my
I love
opinions
It's
are
all
very unpopular ones. I understand a lot of them are
all
not
marvelous.
your most. Is there anything I can say about it? Usual ones, like a lot of people
Is
who I
there
talk to
anything I can
really hate
really say
deep
about
breaths. And if you would like to provide
I don't think
arguments
there is.
against some of my, which might sound sort of
opinions, some of my
disappointing that I've
views,
conceded
then
defeat
go
in
ahead.
a way,
I
and just decided.
would really
I'm
like
not going to say
to
anything
chat
about that. I feel like
what
that
have
have
I
I got
got
to say about it? I don't really know how to describe it. So, anyway,
good,
on to number one. Oh, and I did forget to mention
Vincent and the
Doctor. Obviously, I'm only talking
It
about the modern era.
kind
Kind
of
of
had
the
to
modern
be
era because I
this
can't afford BritBox.
It just kind of had to.
Soon.
Do you know what I mean?
Soon, I will get
I'm not
all
sure.
of the BritBox.
Well, I do know what. And then, because of the theming, because
You'll
of
be
the messages,
sorry.
because of the everything.
Why do I
It's
sound
a
so
beautiful
aggressive?
episode. It's
don't know.
heartbreaking.
My eye, okay.
It's
My eye
also-
feels really weird.
It's so bittersweet.
So,
I still don't
if
like
you
the
watch
11th Doctor.
this, thank you.
And no one can force me to.
Fuck,
no one
this
can
video
make
has been long. I'm going to have to do a lot
But
of
it's an
editing.
all-round good
I can do that
episode.
tomorrow. I'm sure I can
Regardless
do
of
that.
that. I love Amy,
Yay.
I love Vincent, I love
So I will
all.
see you guys when I see you.
So
Marvelous. Is
Anyway.
there anything I can say about it? Bye bye.
Is there anything I can really say about it? But it's an all-round good episode. Regardless of that. I love Amy, I love Vincent, I love it all.
Is there anything I can say about it?
Is there anything I can really say about it?
No, I don't think there is. Which might sound sort of disappointing that I've conceded defeat in a way and just decided I'm not going to say anything because what have I got to say about it? I don't really know how to describe it. Anyway, it's just good, isn't it? So I will see you guys when I see you. And anyway, bye bye.